all about helping women grow into your God-given Christ-centered identity. Now, we are continuing on in our topic about rest. And as I shared with y'all in the past video, rest is personal for me, baby. I had a whole experience and it really caused me to pivot. So if you had not had the chance to take a listen, please do that, all right? Because I needed some divine intervention and it started with rest. Now, you may be thinking, okay, Dr. Nia, I'm with you. Girl, I know I need rest, but how do you do it? So I'm glad you're here because I'm going to share just some very practical things that I'm doing that is helping me prioritize rest. All right, so let's get into it. Number one, and these are things that I'm doing, y'all, like practices, but it's also things that I'm learning, okay? In terms of just mindset beliefs so that I can implement the rest that God has given me and that He wants to give me, okay? Because I am resting intentionally. All right, so number one, rest requires releasing, okay? For you to rest, you have to release that insecurity and that fear. As I shared with y'all, a part of the reason, like, as to why I really was not scheduling and getting rest the way that I needed to is because I had like a fear of like, okay, wanting my business to grow and needing income. So, I gotta get it. I gotta hustle. I gotta go. But honestly, y'all, like for you to rest, you're gonna have to let that go. We know Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 through 7 tells us, do not lean on your own understanding. So you're not gonna understand how you make it, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna understand like, dang, I'm doing less, but I'm making more, but I'm more productive, right? That's just the principle of the Lord. That's the principle of rest. But I'm telling you, in order to rest, you're gonna have to release those mindsets. And so in the words of Olivia Pope from Scandal, I don't know if y'all ever watched Scandal, it's handled, baby. All right. So whatever you are releasing that's preventing you from rest, know that it's handled, says the Lord. All right. So we gotta release in order to rest. Number two, in order to rest, we need to know that rest is a part of our rhythm and it's not from a reward. Now, what does this mean? Oftentimes, if you're like myself, you may say, okay, I'm gonna do this, and this, and then I'll rest. I'll rest once I finish X, Y, Z. I'll rest after bop, 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 right? Now, nothing wrong with pacing ourselves or even like kind of using rest as a marker. But I want to let you know that even when we see the story of creation, how God created the world, He rested, ladies, each day after His work, okay? And He didn't rest because He was tired. He rested like, man, look at what I did today. I did great, I separated the waters. I caused the light to come forth. I made man. I made animals. Like, I did good. And so basically what I'm saying, ladies, is rest as a part of your rhythm of like, man, today was good. It's productive. I'm a human. Not resting because you reached some, big climax and now, you get to rest. No. Put rest in that daily rhythm, okay? And then number three, another mindset belief to really shift into that will allow you to rest is, honestly, y'all, this is a declaration. And I think we talked about before the importance and the power of just declaring things before the Lord daily, okay? And that is, rest is my portion. Say it with me. Rest is my portion. Say it like you mean it. Say it to the enemy. Rest is my portion. Now, what does this mean? Y'all, the enemy is a thief, okay? He comes to steal, kill, and destroy, all right? But Jesus came so we can have life and have it more abundantly. So when Satan is stealing, what is he trying to steal, y'all? Your peace. He's trying to steal your joy. He's even trying to steal your rest, okay? So when we feel ourselves being busy to a place where it's not productive. We feel ourselves hustling. We feel ourselves losing our joy. You need to be conscious of the fact, says the Lord, that rest is your portion. Meaning, like, don't just embrace this stress like it is just your portion, like it's just a part of daily living and it is what it is. No, 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 no. Rest is your portion. And when you start to actually integrate that into your thinking, when you actually start to really declare that, then some stuff can start shifting because you're bringing it into your awareness that, man, the way I'm operating is really anti to the Lord, because rest is my portion. And so if I have so much stacked up on my plate that I don't have time for rest anymore, child, that's not my portion, right? Rest is my portion. So in other words, what I'm saying today in summary, y'all, and what I hope you have heard is that in order to rest, like, we first have to embrace mindsets that really allow us to rest, okay? That's the first place that, like, we have to rest. We have to lay down these weights, ladies, in our mind, in our thinking, and then we will be able to rest, all right? So thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to continuing on our journey of rest.